When I started looking into where to go to school, I knew that as a working nurse, I needed something that would allow me to do the didactic portion online on my own time. I work full-time. And I knew that it needed to be a program that was going to be respected so that I could work in my chosen field afterwards. Yeah, financial aid is super scary. And especially when you know you're already working and you're not an 18-year-old that qualifies for Pell Grants and things like that. I am former military, and I'm from a generation that had a pre-9/11 GI Bill. So I had already used that. I didn't have that as an option. And I really thought, this is going to be too expensive for me. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to mortgage my house. That is not the case. So I was able to qualify for a grant through the facility where I work. I was able to qualify for some student loans at a really reasonable price. And the nice thing for me was that in being a part of the RN to BSN Bridge program, my last 2 classes for that program coincide with the first 2 classes of either the Master of Education, Master of Nursing and Education, or the FNP program. So they cross over. So then you get this huge savings because you're paying undergraduate tuition for not upper division, but for master's level courses. So it's absolutely doable. As a single working nurse, I was able to afford to do it. I was able to figure out how to do the books. I was able to, I didn't have to travel here. I was able to do everything online. My professors were available to me at some crazy days and hours by either phone or email or Zoom, Google Meet, you name it. If you're thinking about going back to school, if you're thinking, this is something I've always wanted to do, that in and of itself should be a clue. Go back to school. Do it. And even if it's just calling the admissions counselor, because I guarantee once you talk to somebody and you realize, oh, this is a whole lot easier than I thought it was going to be. This is not some, well, we'll get back to you in a week. They're going to walk you through it. I don't want to say that it's easy. It's doable. And the kinks work themselves out. And your classmates are in the same place you are. They're all working it out. These instructors get it. They have worked as nurses. Some of them still are working as nurses, or midwives or FNPs. They're doing the deal. Like, they get it. They're not out of touch. There's an old saying, those who can't do teach. That is not the case. They know what you're going through, and they're supportive. They'll push you. They'll push you to be the best version of yourself. You just don't get that anywhere else.